Dear PromptRx users, today I will show you how to make debit note in GST regime. This video is applicable only to the composition dealers. First of all, you have to go to utility, then go to GST updation. You will see a composition over here. You don't have to perform this step because it is already performed in your software. You will see composition here, then only you have to proceed because this is only for composition dealers. This video is applicable to composition dealers only. Now you have to click on create DIN billing. The message will come, you are in composition dealer scheme, are you sure? You have to click yes. So it will create a debit note billing series first. Then you have to click on create DN tax fields. So all extra fields will be created here. Now you have to go to utility field option, then click on config, then click on credit debit note extra fields. Here you have to make one field rounding off. Then post it to account rounding off. Select bottom. Let the inner position be as it is. Type should be rounding off. It can be addition or subtraction. Select subtraction. In percentage required, it should be no. Then in apply to, it should be on gross amount, and then save it. Now you have to go to credit note. Here you will see the options. See, this debit note is your old debit notes which you were making previously in VAT system. Now you will have two options, BSDND and BSDNC. BSDND is for debit parties and BSDNC is for cash parties. It means that if you are dealing with the party whom you are making this debit note for, if that party is cash, means if you are buying medicines from him in cash mode, then select this. If you are buying the medicines in debit mode, then select this. Now I will make one debit note. Just start pressing enter. Select the distributor. Here you have options to make debit note as per MRP rates or wholesale rate. Wholesale rate is the PTR you have purchased it. So I am selecting wholesale rate. Then these top fields are as per the retailer's choice, so it may come or may not come, so don't bother about this. Simply you are in tag field. Here you can see you have options to select: N for non-moving, R for replace, E for expiry, B for bracket, G for general, and D for rate difference. So whatever is the medicine you are returning, whatever the reason for, you have to select accordingly. I am selecting expiry, typing one product, selecting the batch. Here you can select the batches for your choice, but mostly you have the stocks of expired items that you are going to return, so batch is always there. I am taking expiry of current period because I don't have the expiry in stock, but you must be having the stock of the medicines you are returning. Now if any percentage is being deducted by the wholesaler, then you have to type here for any reason. Now the rate is there and amount is there. Here it will show you a message: batch was not purchased from A1 Pharma since last 3 years. So it detects that this batch was purchased from this party or not. Still, if you want to send, press yes. it will give you a message expiry is long away because it is 2 months back. Not to worry about. Just click yes and go ahead. Now I'm saving this debit note. Here as GST, C, GST, I, GST will not be applicable because you are in composition scheme and the grand total is 19. At the end you will be asked for settling the debit note against any purchase bill. You want to settle against any purchase bill, you must select the bill whose amount is more than your debit note amount. So it can be settled easily. So I'm selecting a bill and with the spacebar and pressing OK. So it is saved now. In case if you have a cash party whom you are returning to the expired medicines, then select BSD and C, press enter, then reference number 1, then press enter, it goes to date, then I am selecting one party again, Amritlal, suppose, selecting expiry, selecting any product, B complex, suppose 10 rupees MRP. Now I am typing a page, then expiry, then enter, enter, enter. It shows batch invalid because it is not in your stock. I'm selecting only that one which is in stock. Okay, let me select any other item because it is not in stock. It seems to be not in stock. A to Z syrup. Now I have MRP, batch, expiry and closing stock position over here. It is being displayed. So I will select one MRP out of this, selecting a batch and then expiry, then quantity to be returned and pressing enter, saying yes. It will give you a message expiry is longer, press OK, then proceed further, enter, 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 and then the grand total is 78. Now this was a cash debit note. I will check the ledger of Amrit Lal. So here it will show you a debit note of 78 rupees which you made just now. It will show you in ledger. Though it was a cash party, it is showing in ledger. So it is directly settled in ledger. Now the Amritlal brothers will make a cash credit note for you and they will return you the money and you have to enter the receipt of that party when you receive the money because the ledger is to be settled to be 0. It should be 0 and against debit note you have received the money, you have to select that debit note and press enter. Now again I will go to the ledger. So the debit note was of 78 rupees, you received the 78 rupees and it is settled. So ledger should be 0. This way you have to make debit notes and settle it respectively. If the party is debit, then there is no worry. If the party is cash, then cash money has to be collected against the expiry you written, and then you have to make receipt entry of that, so the ledger will be zero. Thank you for watching this video. For any query, please write us on customercare@promptindia.com. Thank you.